Hello, welcome to the Tuesday Night Music Show, sponsored by DJ Vin Planner. Check them out in the description of this video on YouTube, along with some of our other sponsors. We have a crew here tonight. We've got Eric and Howie and Jay and Matt, and we have no topic. I didn't come up with anything. I do, however,
slacker.
I know. I do, however, have the music wheel in front of me.
Oh, let's do it. Love the music wheel.
I have it. It's sitting right here.
Let's do the music wheel.
Now, if we do the music wheel, okay, we're going to do two different things with this, all right? First thing we're going to do, all right, is I have a handicap tonight.
Because you're better at this?
No. This is a brain game, right? This is a brain game. This is to help improve cognitive skill. And I've been up for 22 hours.
Oh, God.
So that has to hinder
What's
me
the record?
So, and for me being up, days.
Yeah.
But I'm up because I want to be here with you. So I do have a handicap tonight. So I'm not going to be as quick as I maybe normally am. And I have another suggestion. I think we ought to make up categories for Howie all night. And we'll all just kind of trade off. Instead of giving him a wheel spin, we'll just kind of randomly just like throw topics at him to see how he does with them.
That'd be great.
Let's I think that would be fun.
Just all right, Howie, first category, things you might find
at Howie is
funny for you.
Things you might find on a New York Dolls album.
Okay, well, who's going first?
I'll go.
You want to go?
Care.
All right, Jay goes first.
Let's do this.
I want a great song, like a great song.
It's going to be great.
In the category of dance club music.
Oh,
man, there's so many.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you. You know, it's a great one that does not get the play it should. I'm going to go Shapeshifters, Lola's theme.
That is a great song.
That is a great song.
awesome choice.
It's a great song.
It is a great song.
Boom. Nice.
I'll go.
Never drop the mic. Never drop the mic, kids.
Matt's going. And I want a great song in the category of 70s pop.
70s pop. Okay.
Green Day wasn't a band yet.
Did you say
Trying to think, were the
Blues Traveler
the Kinks, were they 60s, 70s? Were they
primarily 60s, some 70s?
okay?
Some 70s, yeah.
So that song, what is it? Is it called All Through the Night? The hello.
That's 60s, isn't it, Howie?
Yes.
All day and all through the night. It's 60s.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Fair enough.
I agree. It's a great song, and I'm going to let you have it.
Yeah. It's a great song. Everybody will sing to it and dance to
Speaking
it.
of Lola,
I like the Kinks.
Oh, Lola, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. But all day and all through the night, I think it's a better song than Lola, personally.
Mhm.
Lola's a novelty song. They have much better songs. I think. Eric,
Yes, sir.
I want a great song in the category of 70s pop again. What do you got?
70s pop. I'm going to go with
Like a great song. Song that you think is great.
Lady Marmalade.
All right. LaBelle.
Music.
It's LaBelle.
Mhm.
Patti LaBelle and her peeps.
Well, really, yeah.
Probably the LaBelle sisters. I think those were his sisters. So who wants to make up the first category for Howie tonight?
I will.
Okay, what is it?
A great song from the 70s.
Great song from the 70s.
Way to keep the category wide open.
I
That's
will.
right.
I'll say this one. It'll be Crocodile Rock because we actually have a club in Allentown, and that's the name of the club. Yeah.
Elton John.
good song.
Yep.
Great.
Very unique song.
He
Yeah.
spit that out quick. That was nice. Right away, Crocodile. That's a great song.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going. And you're going to have to take my word for it that I'm hitting the category here. And I'm being honest. And I think I can't tell if it's a 6 or an 8. 60s rock.
Hmm.
A great song in 60s rock.
Am I supposed to answer it?
No, this is mine.
Oh, it's yours. Oh,
It's
okay.
my turn. You just had a turn. A great song in. I think I Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones is a great song.
Yeah.
It's a great song. Yes.
I would agree.
It's in the lexicon, but pretend you'd never heard it before and you're hearing it for the first time. That's a great song. In my humble opinion.
Definitely.
Okay. Now we're going Jay. Jay, give me a great song in the category of disco.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Man, there's so many. God.
A great disco song.
You know what? I'm going to stand behind this. Probably in my top 2. Night Fever. Bee Gees.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Very good.
As good now as it was then.
Yeah.
It is a great song.
Yeah. It's not tricky. It's just direct. Incredible drum beat. Incredible setup. Saw a cool, side note, saw a cool thing. Apparently the drum beat, it's either Staying Alive is from Night Fever or vice versa. They did
Staying Alive was from Night Fever.
Yeah, they did a loop.
Yeah.
And then that's the drums you hear in Staying Alive.
Yep.
Interesting.
Found that interesting.
Like with tape and
yeah, with actual
tape.
2-inch tape.
And they taped the tape together and had this big, long, crazy.
Like that's how you got a loop. Yeah.
Like around the room kind of thing.
And then they could change the tempo of it that way too.
It is Matt's turn. And
right.
we're going to see how he does with this. Come on, give Matt a good one. Give him a good one. Okay. I need a great song in the category, just like Jay had earlier, in dance club music.
Dance club music. Okay.
Like a dance song or a club song kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. This is probably a little more mainstream, but the one that came to me is I think it was Usher and David Guetta doing Without You.
Okay.
That one just has a really good poppy beat. I think Guetta's mix and it gets it into the dance club type genre.
All right. And Eric. Yes. Eric's wheel spin. Category for you, my friend. I need a great song in the category of 90s pop.
90s pop. How about Killing Me Softly, the Fugees?
Remake.
Yeah.
The remake. The Roberta Flack remake.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, Roberta Flack. Yes, that's the one.
Roberta Flack.
Jay,
Yes, sir.
it is your turn to pick a category for Howie.
Okay, let me see. I am going to choose 1970 to 1977.
Oh, you're narrowing it down too much.
No, I'm not. New York punk that wasn't the New York Dolls or the Ramones.
Ooh.
He's going to have 1,000 he can choose.
I will. Yeah, I do have quite a few.
That's why I asked, because I'm curious where he's going to go, because he's not going to go anything we know. That's what's going to be great.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm thinking here. I'm going to go with Iggy Pop. And I can't think of the name of the song right now. It's on the tip of my tongue. I have to cheat. And
Not Lust for Life.
no, not that. His other hit. Oh crap! I can't think of it. But anyway, yeah. If it's not, well, then I can go with the Ramones. You know, Blitzkrieg Bop.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
My turn.
Go for it.
Wow. 60s R&B.
Interesting.
There's a small,
great-
narrow lane.
No,
Yeah.
that is a wide lane.
That was facetious.
Crazy wide lane.
That was me being facetious.
60s R&B, a great song. And I'm going to go with one of my favorite Stevie Wonder songs, which is Uptight.
Great song.
Like
Oh.
Uptight by Stevie Wonder. That's a
Yeah.
great song.
Great track.
He wrote it. Like Fingertips, I think, was his first hit, but then Uptight was his follow-up, and he was maybe a year or two older, and his voice had changed, and great song. All right. We're going to spin the wheel for Jay, and he's going to land on modern pop music. So we'll just say this century. What's a great pop song that's come out? It's a really good song that's come out like since the millennium.
Well, good luck.
Mm.
There's a lot of great songs.
No, there is. You know what? I'm going to use one that's a rather big anthem-y type thing. I'm going to say Mr. Brightside by the Killers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 2000s had, and 2010s had a lot of great songs.
A lot
Yeah.
of
I don't
great
know
pop
what the heck
songs.
happened in the 20s, but
Yeah,
Bright
20s
side will
is,
work at almost any party.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get the right
I
age
like
crowd,
Levitating.
forget it.
I think that's a really good song myself. But
Oh, I agree. I think there's more than we sometimes imagine there is.
Matt,
Yeah.
you're gonna love this. Okay, give me a really good. And now listen carefully to the words I say. I need a great progressive rock song.
Shine by Collective Soul.
Is that progressive rock?
no, that's
I
no,
wouldn't say so.
that's not, no, that's
Give me some.
Okay,
some.
so we're talking about prog rock here. We're talking about experimental, weirdo. We're talking
like
early
the Prodigy.
Minutes
Genesis,
long.
Pink Floyd from the olden days, and not
Yeah.
another brick in the wall.
Pink Floyd. Wish you were here.
Dream
Jethro
Theater.
Tull,
Jethro
that
Tull.
kind of stuff.
Jethro Tull, Locomotive Breath.
King Crimson.
There you go.
There
Jethro
you
Tull,
go.
Locomotive Breath.
Yep,
There you
that'll
go.
work.
there you go.
You learned something today. All right.
I learned not to bungle in the jungle with Brian.
Yeah.
Bungle and Jungle is not progressive rock. It is a Jethro Tull song.
Mhm.
But I would say Locomotive Breath is a little more progressive.
Yeah, where it has breakdowns and things like that.
Just spin it
Yes.
real good because I don't want that category.
You do fine with it. You get your category this time around is 90s R&B. A great 90s R&B song.
And that could be slow or fast, right?
Okay, whatever, it's R&B. Yeah.
I'm going to say Nobody, Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat, right. I'm sorry. That was,
Yeah, you better be.
oh, knock it off. Keith Sweat, Nobody. Final answer.
Okay, we'll accept your answer. Matt, would you like to pick a category for Howie tonight?
Yes, and I'm gonna go from what I'm guessing is still the newest of all of the DJs who are among us here. Howie, I am curious if you were to give advice to a DJ and you wanted to give them two good songs to mix together, or just one, you know, whatever, one to start off the night with, what would be some good picks for you as far as for them to kind of learn the ropes and really you think would seal the deal of them embracing how fun it is to mix? It doesn't have to be your only two, just two, you know.
Okay. How about Oh My God, OMG by Usher, and then
It was Will I Am on that one, wasn't it? Too Usher and Will I Am of
yeah,
the Black Eyed Peas.
I never
think.
count the second
It's a
credit.
great song.
yeah, and then Moves Like Jagger,
Oh,
Fun
Maroon
song.
5.
Hold on. I'm
I
right.
like that, and they're both so upbeat and everything.
Yeah.
Oh man, that one just and you
Yeah,
go back and forth on them. Yeah,
Right around 130, both of them, and both in a very close key.
I think if I didn't already have the DJ bug, I would catch it just playing around with those two songs.
Yeah.
I've got synth pop. That's my category.
Oh,
And I am going to choose Yaz, Don't Go.
I
Ooh,
love
good.
that song.
I think that
Good
is a
song.
great synth pop song.
Yes.
Okay, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
You
Kid.
were Lori. Oh, you're going to do well with this, I think. Folk rock stuff. Folk stuff, yeah. What's a great folk song? Folk rock.
We are going to go with Arlo Guthrie,
Oh yeah.
train they call the City of New Orleans.
Nice.
Nice. Oh my God.
Well played. I'm proud of you. I mean, I know you know this stuff, but nice pick.
Thank
That
you.
is great.
Well,
Wow.
it's a track. If you don't know it and you're watching or hearing this, you should look it up.
Good morning, America.
Yeah, it's a great track. Arlo Guthrie, of course, Woody Guthrie's son. So
Yeah.
got a little
That song
heritage there.
that song takes you on a journey.
It does.
I like that.
He's like that. It's like Alice's Restaurant does the same thing. Like
Yeah.
that was our Thanksgiving night in Boston. You had to play Alice's Restaurant.
Yeah.
All right, Matt. 80s R&B.
He's R&B. Okay. So I'm thinking.
It's a great.
There was a big movie franchise that I believe started in the 80s called Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Yeah.
And whether or not, well, actually, I have potentially two options for this category. One of them, Keep Forgetting by Michael McDonald. I don't know if that would totally teeter into the R&B.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And then Ray Parker, Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
And that one might be a little too upbeat for R&B. It might cross over into something else. But,
Close enough.
okay.
Close enough.
Right on.
Eric. Spin for Eric here. What we got? Okay, Eric, I want a great 70s rock song.
70s rock. I'm going to go with Little Willie the Sweet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good one.
Why not?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? All right. Now I'm going to pick for Howie.
All right.
Give me your favorite song by the Cars.
How do you choose?
Oh, I'm brain farting too from lack of sleep. Oh gosh.
A lot of good ones in there.
I
sure.
want to phone a friend. Use
Yeah.
it. One of my-
Oh, Laurie just said what I was thinking too in the chat.
Oh, what a friend to phone.
Yeah.
Your friend just called you.
So Lori says,
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, that's a great one. Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Thank you, Laurie.
I got New Wave.
Mm.
Okay. A great new wave song. And I will go with the Cars. And I will go with Moving in Stereo.
Great song.
Oh,
It's
that's
a great new wave song.
great new
Really
wave.
is.
Yeah.
Underappreciated.
It's new wave, kids. I know they played on the rock station, but it's a new wave song. Jay, I need a great yacht rock song from you.
I'm going to say Commodores, High on Sunshine.
Nice. I love it when I influence his musical taste.
What was the
It's a
category?
really awesome yacht rock song.
He's given us two that I have turned him on to tonight, and I'm pretty.
What was it? Oh, yeah, Lola.
category? What was the category? I
Yacht rock.
Yacht rock.
I
The
didn't
song
know
is-
Commodores was yacht rock. That's
Well, okay, so after the show, you're gonna
This
listen to
one
the
is.
song. This one is.
okay.
It's
I'm not
called High-
doubting you.
I think it's from like 75 or 76. It's called High on
It's an awesome
Sunshine.
song, High on Sunshine.
I
It's
turned
an
Jay
awesome
onto
song.
it. He's like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!"
I played
really
every
nice.
chance I get. It's
Yeah,
that
it's a
good.
nice song.
Really
I
is.
would never doubt you guys. I want to hear it.
No, it's
Yeah,
it's
you'll
good.
like it.
So, Room, check it out. Commodore's High on Sunshine.
Yep.
All right. Spinning for Matt.
90s alternative all day.
The best.
Nope, sorry, buddy. You got 80s rock.
80s rock.
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
You can come in swinging heavy with some 80s
A
rock.
great 80s rock
But
song.
A great 80s rock song.
A great one.
Staple to a lot of events. This might be fishing with dynamite a little bit here, but Living on
Okay.
a Prayer, Bon Jovi.
There you go. That's an anthem.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Absolute anthem. All right. Spinning for Eric. Eric, I need a great EDM track.
Oh, Jesus. You know I don't like EDM.
You're a DJ, kid. Suck it up.
How about EDM?
That's that guy that sings the real Slim Shady, isn't it?
I don't know. You know,
Oh, that's
maybe it's
Eminem.
that song you've been playing a lot lately and people really like it that I turned you on to recently.
Well, we could go with the Wookiee Sunshine, but
There you go. Say that's a great EDM song.
all right.
You
But
agree?
what I was going to say, tell me
Okay.
if this would count.
Okay.
You Spin Me Around, Dead or Alive.
Nope.
Not an
Oh.
EDM track.
No, it's not EDM.
Well, technically yes, but not in the genre. So
But not what I don't think anyone would call it that.
no, it would be like
works,
dance club kind of energy.
but
thing.
it's too old. And at the time, it wasn't like you can't go back and say, "Oh, here's this great dance song." Like "Chains of Love" by Erasure. It's a great track. Maybe remixed, you could drop it with a dance set for EDM, but you wouldn't call it EDM particularly because of the decade. I think.
No, I don't
That's
think
how I
it
approach
necessarily fits. But I will say that I believe that the first EDM song ever was "Donna Summer, I Feel Love,"
Yes, I agree. That's
and
an
that
EDM,
was from 1976.
but it's
Wow.
It's very
set the tone.
electronic and
And it's got synthy stuff that repeats, and Yeah.
it's yeah.
it's trancy, it's
Boom, boom,
hypnotic.
boom, boom, tsh, boom, boom, tsh, boom, boom.
Because I think you have
spin me
to
around.
validate when someone comes up to you and says at an event, play something EDM. That's the definition you have to keep in your mind. That's what always blows my mind when people go, "Hey man, play some old school," and I'm like Run DMC, like Grandmaster Flash, like
No, Usher.
Usher. Yeah, something from like 2003. That's 20 years ago, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I guess that is old school."
Yeah, it is old. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like you.
Well,
So,
hey.
How
better than
about Jay? You go ahead and pick a category for Howie.
Oh,
You know what? I know Howie was strong in it. I'm going to go 60s rock and roll.
ooh, 60s rock. Geez, that could be a million different things.
What's a great song? 60s rock. You want people
we need-
to know.
All right. People, I think most people, whether they were born in the 80s or 90s, should know this one because everybody sings along to it, goes crazy. Wooly Bully, Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs.
Yeah,
Mhm.
There you go.
Nice.
frat rock
works.
stuff.
Yep, frat rock, big time.
That's a great.
Sam the Sham. Was there another Sam the Sham song? I can't think of one.
I can't think of one either. I think
No,
that was it.
I think they were one hit wonder. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wooly Bull.
I just got a messed up category. And it's going to take me a second to figure out where I want to go with this. My category is classic country.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
See, you're giving yourself
great
all the easy ones.
Classic country song.
That's a wide spectrum you got there, kid.
Well, it's a broad
Yeah.
category.
Well, do you want to phone a friend?
I know where you could go.
I know where I could go too, but I'm trying to think of a great one, like a really great one that just everyone should know. I don't want to say that. That's just not fair.
You're going to deep dive some Jim Reeves track, and everyone's going to go, "Who?"
Hurry up. We got to go to a commercial. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Give me a minute on this one. I'm having a 22 hours of being awake moment.
I know, but you're pretty sharp for that right now. I'll tell you that.
A great country song, Classic. When I say classic country, I'm talking about maybe pre 1980.
Yes, I would.
Yes.
I would 100% agree
Because
with
I
that.
feel like once we hit 80, we started getting into like, looking for love and,
Yeah.
urban cowboy, and that doesn't
Yeah.
count. So
Again,
Rock-
see,
before that,
no, yeah, before that.
yeah.
great country song. Oh boy, it was on the tip of my tongue too. And what's interesting? You could even do the country rock stuff here too, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do country. Screw it. I'm going to do one that everybody should know, even if you hate it. You should know it, and that would be Eddie Arnold with "Cattle Call." You should know the song.
God, you went way the hell
You
back.
should know
That
it.
was way back.
Hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to be clear that it was classic country.
Well, it was classic. Yeah.
I think next time you answer, Brian, we got to keep it within one of two centuries, 19 or 20. You gotta, you're dipping way back in that well, kid.
All right, Jay, just for that, you got to give us a really great modern rock song.
Oh,
You already blew your Blink 182, so yeah, I got to do something else.
Yeah, they've got new stuff, but I wouldn't say them. I don't.
Not a great modern rock song, though. I mean, you're into rock stuff that
I am.
like Chevelle and stuff. I don't know anything about them. What would be a great song to check out?
Man, you know what? I think anything in the catalog of Breaking Benjamin. So I'll say I will not bow.
Okay.
I mean, it's a little on the harder side. There isn't, it was that or a Foo Fighters track.
Sure.
Because to me, Foo Fighters are modern rock.
Yeah.
But modern rock is also extended over into like, you could say Swamped by Lacuna Coil, which is probably like 3 years old and is an amazing song. But a lot of people would go, that's heavy metal. But, this is like the thing in the road sort of thing.
Well, remember, it's almost, the category should actually be postmodern rock is what it should be. But you get the idea.
Well, you know what? And I think maybe for clarification, let's start adding decades a little bit, if it's possible. Like,
I
you
was
say
trying to keep it
classic, like
general
you
to
defined it.
Easy.
Right. No. I know. But if you, like you said, this century. Okay. So modern's this century. But what if it was like, there's two decades in this century already?
Yeah.
3, technically.
Yeah. But it all kind of blurs together.
That's the problem. It does.
And that's why I'm keeping it general.
Yeah,
So,
no, I get it.
Matt, challenge time for you, my friend. I need a synth pop song. I need a great synth pop song. A really good one.
Is that
It's DJ brain workout time, Matt. I'm a cute girl, and I'm coming.
who sing? Yeah, who sings? Don't you want me, baby?
Human League.
Is that
That's a good pick.
does that count?
Yes, of course it does.
Okay.
Nice job. And that's a great song. Well played. That is the Human League. You'll never forget that.
Are they also the ones that do "I Melt with You"?
No,
that is modern
No.
English.
that's modern
Okay,
English.
yeah.
Speaking of, Eric, can I have a great new wave song?
Flock of Seagulls, Iran.
Nice. That's a great song. And do you want to pick a category for our friend Howie?
I sure will.
All right.
I'm going to say, I'm going to ask Howie, how about a Kenny Loggins song? No, I'm only kidding.
Oh, good Lord.
A great 1980s track that'll fill the floor. Floor filler from 1980s, anything.
I'm gonna say, well, since they're already dancing, how about Dancing with Myself, Billy
There
Idol?
you go. There you
Perfect.
go.
Perfect.
There you
Nice.
go.
Yeah.
Now my turn. And my category is disco. A great disco song, like a really, really, really great disco song. One I really like, and I don't think a lot of people know it, but it's actually really good. I have the blue 12-inch single of it back here. It's by an artist named Patrick Juvet, and the song is called "I Love America." It's a neat song. If you don't know it, give it a listen.
No one knows it, Brian, but Patrick Duvet and you.
And the radio.
Here's a song you can't play because it doesn't exist anywhere besides Brian's collection and the author.
And the roller rink.
When I first heard the song, it was almost like too on the nose campy, but it kind of grew on me, and now I just love it. And there's a long version of this song that's like
Staying
15 minutes
Alive.
long, and I love it. I love this track.
Couldn't on Village People, something easy. No.
Would a Patrick Duvet tribute band be called the Duvet Covers?
Not duvet. Well, I guess it is duvet, but you accent it different. Yeah,
Oh, baby.
Juvet. It's Juvet. Patrick
Juvet.
Juvet.
Not
Patrick
to be
Juvet.
confused with the light company. Chevet.
Well, that's French too.
I'm
Haitian.
not dead.
Oui, oui.
Patrick Juvet is French, so go figure. And he wrote a love song about America, and he talks about all these different things he's experienced in America and seen, and how he felt about them. In every verse, it's a really cool song, and he talks about going to the country bars and going to the discos and going to LA, going to New York. It's an interesting track. Anyway, I think it's good. Patrick Juvet, not Duvet, Juvet. I Love America. It's enough about that. Jay, your turn.
Drop it.
It's a great song. 80s R&B.
I'll be sure. No. Yes, I'll be sure night and day.
Yeah,
I was
nice
going
song.
to say, why not, Albie?
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
wrong with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I for a second thought it might be a 91 track.
No, that was 80s.
Nice. Night and day. God, I forgot
Yeah, it was
about that.
80s.
It's a great track.
Matt,
It's one of those under the radar songs.
yeah,
What you got for me, BSR?
it reminds me of another song that I'll keep in my head, and I won't say it unless it's my turn, but Night and Day always reminded me of this other songs that came out about the same time. But the song I'm thinking about really flew under the radar, and it was a great song from that same like 87, 88 time period.
Yeah. There's a lot of great dope tracks back then. A lot of good slow jams.
All I need from you, and you're going to be able to do this, it's not going to be a struggle for you, Matt, I promise you. I need a great modern pop song.
Okay, and I was saving this for a dance pick, but I'm going to go with it in this category. Houdini by Dua Lipa. That
Okay.
song has just really just grabbed me. I love the beats and the hooks, everything. I'm there for it.
Hmm.
That's the
whole thing.
definition of a great song. I mean,
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
you just,
Yeah.
something that just, you feel it. You know,
Mhm.
it's not, another one like that. No, this is different.
Right.
This is great. That's a great song. That's what I want you to think about when you're thinking about great songs. Oh, what do we got for Eric? Oh, you didn't want this category.
Oh, here we go. He's punishing me tonight. I don't know what I did.
A great progressive rock song.
Oh, for crying out. Aggressive rock.
Prog rock.
Ugh.
A great one. One that you just think is really good.
I don't even know if this would fit,
Okay.
but I'm going to try it.
Okay.
Judas Priest?
No.
No.
I won't even tell
Never.
you. Correct.
That's metal.
Okay.
No,
Like backwards.
Experimental rock from like the late 60s, early 70s kind of thing. To the mid 70s.
What we're getting
Experimental,
at?
kind of goofy, weird.
Could be ELP.
Yeah. You could
Yeah.
be.
How about
Obviously.
oh, geez.
How about Yes? Something from Yes.
Well, we could do Honorable Only Hot, but
That's actually a progressive rock song.
yeah, I
It's very different. It's a little more formulated than most progressive rock songs, but I think it's a prog rock song. It's a prog band.
I'm going to go with that. Thanks for phoning my friend Howie on that.
Yeah, you were gonna have to teach you a little bit more about prog rock, but
Yeah,
no.
God, yeah.
Like Matt and synth pop, he's just lost. You're lost on prog. We'll help you out.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Matt and I will start our own group.
You gotta pick a category for Howie?
Me?
Yeah. Did you just go?
I just did
Oh,
one.
I think he did one recently.
I did the last one.
Matt,
He
you gonna
did
throw
last.
him one?
Yeah.
Sure. And I've been taking these as opportunities to learn from the Jedi Master over here.
Yeah,
a little
this is
bit.
not about Stump the Howie. This is about
Right.
get information from the Howie. This is
And I
So
know
that's not
Howie, I know Howie to be quite the lighting expert. What's one of your favorite songs to run a light show to?
good question.
That's a great question.
One of them. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Let's see. I'm gonna say, "In Your Eyes," Peter Gabriel.
Really?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can
There's
see
so many,
strobes and stuff
so
in
many
here, yeah.
changes
Yeah.
I can follow.
A lot of weird percussions.
A lot of weird right, yeah. It's not like when I was up in Lake Placid for the Olympic Games there, we had this we only had 2 DJs that would come and play for those 2 weeks. The rest were bands, and they were very difficult to follow because I didn't know their stuff. But this one lady came up and killed it, and she wrote her own stuff, and I can count to 4. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can do a light change. And that's what I feel about this song here. I can count to 4, so I can do a light show to it.
Way cool. And that, to me, that sounds like the type of song too, where lights add a lot, because it does have some very dramatic transitions and builds to it. So
yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Howie.
Yeah.
Nice. I wasn't expecting that, but nice. Yeah, wow, that was great.
Yeah.
I know what my favorite song is to do a light show to is. I know what it is. But that's not my question. I got progressive rock.
Ooh. All right.
So I'm going to give you, or I'm going to give our audience, if you don't know it, a really cool progressive rock song to check out. It's different. You're never going to hear anything else again like it. It's wacky, and Jay knows it, and it's a classic. And that would be "Space Oddity" by David Bowie.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that counts big time.
Of course it does. It's progressive rock. Not all Bowie songs are progressive rock, but that one is. So,
that one definitely works.
Take that.
Nice pick.
Okay, Jay.
Yes, sir.
Great 70s R&B track.
Let's see. I'm going to surprise everyone on my choice. I'm going to go Stevie Wonder, "Just Enough for the City."
Ooh.
Yeah. For the city, living for the city.
Living for the city.
Well, when I was at Stevie's house last week, he called
It was just enough.
"Just Enough for the City." So if you want to argue with Stevie,
Oh, can't do that.
I'll see him at NAM. I guarantee I'll see him at NAM.
Oh yeah, he
But
said
he
not to
won't
bother
see
him.
you.
He won't
He
see.
won't see me. I
won't
will see
you.
him.
Yeah.
I have literally, guys, I'm not kidding. It's a running joke. They have a bingo board that comes out every year.
Nam bingo.
NAM bingo. And one of the blocks is "Saw Stevie Wonder." This will be my 19th show. I've seen him at every one. At some point, I walk down a hall and there's 7 or 8 security guys
He's there.
along with a cop or 2, and there's Stevie Wonder in the middle.
He's there.
He's an all-time great in my
Oh, he is.
Mhm.
Yeah. And he supports music. He comes to every NAM.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to, but he comes and he messes with gear.
Yeah, he goes in every booth and
That's
checks
the best part. He goes into the booths and messes with gear.
everything. Everything.
We keep trying to get him in the DJ booth. Maybe this year.
Oh man, I'm respinning from Max. I'm trying to have mercy on his soul.
Oh no.
Modern hip hop R&B. Something great.
Yeah.
Modern hip hop.
Oh my goodness. And I mean, yes, plenty of excellent choices there. I am going to go with Sold on Outcast as far as the band. And for the song, just to not hold up the show too long here, I'm just going to say The Way You Move. But pretty much anything those guys put out.
That's such an
Just
interesting song.
Phenomenal.
Because when you first hear it, it's like, okay, this is like hip hop, and then it goes into this Latin thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a neat song in that regard, and I love the Latin thing. Oh, that's part of
Maybe if there was a progressive hip hop, that would be what you would label Outkast as.
I go more KRS-One, but sure. Okay, Eric, 70s rock, a great 70s rock song.
Let's go with Janis Joplin.
He was dead by 70, so be careful with that one.
What do you mean? She was dead at 1970?
Yeah.
She died in 1970.
Yeah.
27. Part of the 27 Club, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go with, and this really ain't rock though. So I mean there's tons of them. God, I could say the let's just go with the Doors.
Jim Morrison died in 70 as well. 71.
71. Brian Jones 71. And Janet died in 70.
Was it Roadhouse Blues right at 70? I think it might have had to be one of their last.
That's on Morrison Hotel, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not that big of a Doors guy.
Or when it came out as a single could be a different story than when it came out on the album.
Well, give it to him. Why not?
It was released in 1970 on Morrison Hotel.
Nice.
Just made it.
Nice.
Yeah.
House Blues.
Yeah. Now, there's probably a Doors song Brian knows, but it's a very rare B-side that only Jim Morrison's estate and Brian have. So you may not know that track.
I know all the normal Doors stuff. I can't think of anything weird I know about the Doors.
Most people suffer when you get them off the road. Brian lives off the road.
Well,
Brian doesn't want to be on the road. Like, hey, Brian, let's talk about the Aerosmith first album. You know what? Can we talk about Captain Beefheart when he did that Prince remix? Wait, what?
Hey, what do you mean, Tomb of the Unknown Soldier?
Where did I actually know that song? But
yeah, see, it's like, you know, there aren't that many Doors songs. I mean, it's not that hard. You know?
They have
there's a
not
bunch.
That many Doors songs in the grand
enough. We're losing our demographic from that decade, either through death or Brian talking about the Doors.
Don't worry, with the popularity increasing of certain recreational activities, I think there's always room for the Doors.
Yeah.
I want to know what Howie's favorite David Bowie song is.
David Bowie?
Howie's favorite David Bowie song.
Ziggy Stardust. When he does that. Yeah, that period right there.
Yeah, his character Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah, his character is
He
Ziggy
did the persona of that thing.
Yeah, what's the name of the song where it's
China Girl, you mean, Lori?
He ends it with and Ziggy played guitar.
Yep. Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah.
Well, that was the album.
Yeah.
The song is Ziggy Stardust.
That's it. Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust.
Well, that's the album, but the song is Ziggy Stardust. You're right.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, Jay.
Yes.
Once again, 80s R&B.
Jeffrey Osborne, Stay With Me Tonight.
Baby, Stay With Me Tonight.
Ooh,
nice.
Good.
But
didn't even hesitate on that one.
Yeah, I love that track.
Okay, get ready to panic, Matt. 70s R&B.
And we've lost
Remember,
Matt.
you're here to learn things. You're here to learn things. We're here to learn you stuff.
Is this the decade of Marvin Gaye's Sexual Healing?
No, that would be 1980s.
Okay.
Matt, just get
So
get your mouse
further
set
back.
on Wi-Fi and then start talking and click it. It'll seem like you had an answer, but your Wi-Fi got knocked out.
But,
do that in Zoom meetings.
Temptations. No, My Girl by the Temptations.
That would be 60s.
Okay. Wow. I'm just dancing all around the 70s.
You sure are.
All right. So I've heard a lot of Stevie Wonder mentioned. So I will go with Signed, Sealed, Delivered.
What did he say? Who's that lady?
Isley.
Isley Brothers? Who's that lady? Good call, dude. That's a great song. Isley Brothers.
Hey,
Who's that
if
lady?
I need a bail out, I'll take it.
Wow.
Oh boy. Oh boy. See, that's why we play this game. I'm here to help you, not hurt you.
And by the way, listen to Isley Brothers. Who's that lady? You'll be like, oh, this is a really good song.
It's a great
Who's
song.
that lady? Well,
Yeah.
and this
You
show's been
gotta actually
demonetized
listen
by
to it,
Matt
not just
Ames.
have heard a
Yes.
snippet of it on a TikTok video. Listen to the damn song, kid. All right, Eric.
Songs are longer than 15 seconds. What?
Eric, give me a great folk song.
I'm gonna have to go with Wild World Cat Stevens. Does that-
Nice.
Ooh,
That's a nice
I like
song.
that.
Nice.
Mm.
No one's picked my favorite folk song yet. But
Because no one knows it.
yeah, everyone knows it. It's my favorite. It's a great song. It's the definition of a great song. But
No pressure, guys. We're supposed to know every song Brian likes. I'm just saying,
Jay.
no pressure.
Jay, we know every song you like.
That's true.
It's Joe Satriani songs. Lola's
I like-
theme.
I like Joe. Yeah. Aerosmith. Yeah.
Aerosmith.
You just like,
Done.
I thought you just like Prince.
Um,
Don't forget about Daft Punk.
Jay, you have to ask Howie a music thing. That should,
Okay. I'm going to go I'm saying early because I think it's his sweet spot. So I'm just saying early 70s, Howie. Just a good straight up rock song.
A good straight up rock song would be Baby Blue by Badfinger. 124 BPM. Yeah, baby.
Interesting. Yes, yes, yes.
Baby.
Hmm.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
okay, my category is 60s R&B again.
Apparently, I'm
great
aware of that.
60s R&B song again. I think maybe it's time to go with something more Motown.
Mm.
And I love the song. No, I don't want to do that one. I don't want to do that one. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to do that one. Is it Martha Reeves, I think, with Heat Wave?
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yes. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, Martha Reeves.
It was Martha. Yep.
Truth be told, I actually prefer the Linda Ronstadt remake.
I was just gonna say Linda Ronstadt.
Yeah, I prefer the remake of that song. I think she did it so much justice. But
Yes.
it's a great song. It's a well-written song.
Yeah.
I like it. One of those very smoky collaborations. It's so nice.
Mm.
I'm not a fan of the cover by Mick Jagger and David Bowie.
No, me either.
No.
No.
No,
Sorry. I'm great artists, but I think they absolutely screwed the pooch on that one.
Yeah, well, they were kind of having fun with it.
Yeah, that it
No,
shows.
weird
Because
kind
I
of
think they
campy
could
way.
have done something good, but they chose not to.
Yeah. And the other one I don't care for by them is Dancing in the Streets.
That's
You
the
know.
one we're talking about.
Oh,
That's
it's
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I knew what Jay meant because they didn't do Heat Wave. They did Dancing in the Streets.
Did you say Heat Wave or Dancing in the Streets? I thought you said Dancing in the Streets.
I said Heat Wave.
He said he.
Oh, I'm
he said
sorry.
Heat
Okay.
Wave.
I got Dancing in the Streets in my head so fast that
I know
thought
what you
that's
meant.
said. Yeah. That's why I was like, wow, I'm surprised he's not mentioning the Bowie
Jay,
Jagger.
you're going to struggle with this one, Jay.
Okay.
80s rock.
Oh man, can I pass? Can I
You can phone a friend. You can.
Oh,
you know
my
what?
God. Yeah.
Because I don't want to say that 4,000 obvious. I know last time I got this, I said Def Leppard Photograph because I think it's a quintessential.
Oh, I think it's a great song too. That was on the tip of my tongue. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said last show we did this because I remember distinctly thinking, wow, if I had to give an 80s rock song to somebody, like give me a song that represents it.
Like a great, no, just a great song. I don't care how representative it is of anything, just as long as you think it's just fantastic. I got one in my head. I was in this category.
Yeah. I got one too. I'm going to go with Hangman Jury by Aerosmith.
Okay.
It is one of their best songs. It is mid 80s and it is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Off of Permanent Vacation.
Final answer. All right.
Yep.
And let's see how we can make Matt panic here. Oh yeah. No, I'm going to respin for him. He'll totally screw the pooch on that one. Come on. Okay. This is ideal for you. 90s pop.
90s. Remind me of this.
I hate to see people when their heads look like they're about to explode. So I had to respin for him because he's weak in anything that happened before 1990. Like really weak. So we're here to help you. 90s pop.
It's just all pre-90s is a lot of it shuffled around, so I have trouble like 70s, 80s, 60s. Anyway, 90s pop.
Yes. Wheelhouse. Should be.
Going to go with
great one.
Baby One More Time by Britney Spears.
Okay. That is a popular 90s pop song. Oh no, I can't do that to you twice in a row. Come on.
No, don't do it to me twice in a row. Spin it again.
Okay. Okay. I think you'll do okay here if you focus. 60s rock.
All right, 60s rock.
Yes.
How about, does this count? Judy in Disguise by Fred and
with glasses,
whatever played. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Who did the song, Howie?
That's kind of rock, right? The 60s, right?
Yeah. It's probably more pop.
All right, Howie.
I remember who does that song. Shooting this guy with glasses.
It was Fred and the Playboys, or
no,
right?
Judy in the Sky with Diamonds is a
no. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
No, that you're thinking of John.
Lucy in the
Sky. A couple of different gals in the sky.
No, there's another one from the 60s called Judy in Disguise
with glasses.
Judy in the Sky. Dun 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 dun.
Right,
got glasses on.
Right? I think it was Fred something in the Playboys who did that.
Okay.
If somebody wanted to
look that up.
Yeah, that was I think it was Jerry or Jay something.
Maybe it was Jerry.
Jerry and the Pacemakers.
Yeah, that's it.
Gloria saying John Fred.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think it was the Pacemakers.
I thought it was Jerry and the Pacemakers.
Yeah.
John Fred and his Playboys.
That's it. That's John Fred and his Playboys.
Oh, okay.
Judy in Disguise.
With
Judy
glasses.
in Disguise, yeah.
That was fucking glasses.
With glasses. Yeah.
So, Eric, pick a category for Howie.
Here's a great category. Your favorite Christopher Cross song.
That's a category. That's it. I don't have anything.
You know, I'm nothing for Christopher Cross. How about your favorite Billy Joel song?
Billy Joel. Oh boy.
I mean, there's a million of them, right? I'm sure, but
not a huge fan after what he did to his band. So I'm drawing a blank on him as well. I've just kind of put him off my radar.
All right. Well, I'll just go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Laurie said
90s R&B. There is a great song that I love, and I'm always looking for a chance to play it. And I don't think it was particularly popular, but it's so good. And if you don't know it, give it a listen. It's by SWV, and it's called "Use Your Heart."
Well, I thought you were gonna.
And it's on no, it's one of the last hits they had. It was on the Very Necessary album. No, New Beginnings. That's what it was called. And it's a beautiful ballad. It's so nice. Use Your Heart, SWV. Final answer.
Nice. I still like Weak by them.
Week's good, but Use Your Heart is a great song. Like it's just so good. It's well written. The melody's nice. The key changes are brilliant. I love it. Jay,
Yes, sir.
Yacht Rock.
He knows nothing about yacht rock. I don't even
No,
know who you
I'm
get.
gonna struggle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to reach into left field and make a guess.
He's never even been on a boat, right? Oh,
No,
Yes.
not for 7 straight years. Let's see, Yacht Rock.
Oh, good luck, Jay.
You know what? Because they don't get enough play. I'm gonna go. I'd really like to see it tonight by England Dan and John Ford
I was
Cole.
Love
waiting
it.
for that. I know that's one of your jams.
I love that. I love those
It's
guys.
a great
It is.
song.
It really
really
is. Yeah.
yeah,
They,
Really
they
is.
are awesome. Yes.
yeah.
It is a great song.
All day, those guys are awesome.
In fact, Stevie and I were having the England Dan conversation in Taco John's today.
Nice.
And I was explaining to her why they called him England Dan. I asked her, where do you think England Dan's from? And she said, not England. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's back in the days when you were short, you were called tall, and if you were huge, you were called tiny. And
Do you know why they called him England Dan?
I don't.
They called him England Dan because in high school, he had this gag where he'd speak in a British accent.
Nice.
So they called him England Dan. Yes.
That's appropriate.
So, yeah. But and how he's the other Sills and Crofts guy's brother. So,
Yes, he is. He's dead.
well, not the brother, but Dan Sills is dead. Yeah.
Yes. From
Okay.
England Dan.
Yes. Dan
Yes.
Sills of England Dan is dead. He's been dead for a long time. Since like the early 90s, I believe.
Yeah. he's
Matt,
been-
last category, a great modern rock song.
And this is not me blanking. This is me trying to make a careful selection here. I am going to go with Long Road to Ruin by Foo Fighters.
All right.
Mhm.
Eric, last spin of the day, or last round. Oh, give me a great folk rock song. Another one.
Oh my God, you're killing me. I can't use Cat Stevens again.
Nope.
How about
Went to that well already.
I did. Folk rock. Harry Chapin, Taxi.
Awesome.
There you go. Howie, your favorite
Absolutely.
Blondie song?
Heart of Glass all day.
Heart of
yeah.
Glass. The
Yeah.
reggae version or the disco version?
No, the disco version for
Disco
sure.
version. All right.
Yeah.
And I get one more. And what's it going to be? Come on. Disco, really? I did disco already. Fine, I'll do disco again. A great disco song. The song is really genuinely a great song. Yeah. One of the best acts of the 70s that just totally doesn't get credit and get dragged on a lot, but they're absolutely fantastic. I'm going to go with, well, it's not really the band, but the writer. So we're going to go Rock Your Baby, George McKay. It's written by Henry William Casey the Sunshine Man.
Mm.
He wrote
This
the
is
song.
true.
He wrote the song. and he was trying to sing it. He's like, this isn't working out. So he grabbed George, who was a session musician, said, George, can you just sing this? I think it'd sound better with your voice. He does. They recorded it, and you got a hit.
Wow, good.
So great that a band in Sweden wanted to copy it because they wanted to have a big song, and they did with their song Dancing Queen. ABBA.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool stuff. So
I was hoping to get that category tonight.
yeah, I wanted folk so bad because I was like, how come no one has said American Horse with No Name? Why?
It's a great song.
Top three.
I'm not going to argue
it
it's
is.
not.
Amazing song. Absolutely amazing.
We're a good example of taking categories and switching gears a little bit because everything we said was accurate.
Yeah.
But yet there's a huge segment of the populace that if you say, name a folk song, they're like Peter, Paul and Mary, Joan Baez, Judy Collins, Woody Guthrie. They're going like that box that we've always had of this is folk. And then
I almost said
and then it sort of opens. And it opens up a little bit to like, well, you got to call, Simon and Garfunkel, you got to do Cat Stevens, you got to do Harry Chapin, you got to do Arlo Guthrie.
Yeah.
And then that expands a little bit,
Well, when I think of folk, I think of like singer-songwriter stuff. But what's interesting about America to me, and perhaps it's just me, but I always thought of them as progressive folk. Like, they were not following formulas. They were doing weird stuff.
Right.
Their lyrics were goofy.
Well, they fall into yacht rock, and it's rare to have folk from the same group.
Yeah.
Cat Stevens isn't yacht rock and folk. Harry Chapin isn't yacht rock and folk. I can't think of any artist that could possibly go from straight up folk into yacht rock. I really can't.
Yeah, America's one that does it. You're right.
Yeah. That's the only one I can think of that does it.
I'll think of something, but not right now.
Well, I mean, you could argue Buffalo Springfield. You could argue Neil Young, but Neil Young never had yacht rock. But Neil Young is folk.
Well, okay.
Folk and
wait,
rock.
whoa. Crosby, Stills, Nash, Southern Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
But that's why I said you could argue Buffalo. Buffalo becomes CSN, and then it breaks off into that. Well, and the other one that's total yacht rock from them is Just a Song Before I Go?
Yes.
You ever heard that? Mm-hmm. That's total yacht rock.
Yes, it is. It always, that one throws me because it's so down tempo. But you're right.
It's super down tempo.
It is.
But I think the album had a boat on the cover too.
That one seems less folky to me than Southern Cross for some reason.
Oh, super less folky. Because that was just Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and it was it was almost like an extension of the Hollies. Because of Graham Nash, who was in the Hollies.
Yeah. And don't judge me, but Southern Cross, I always thought sounded like Kenny Rogers singing.
I could see Kenny Rogers singing that song.
Yeah. No, but I could hear Kenny in it. I always thought it sounded like Kenny Rogers singing that song. I don't know. That's just me, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, he was hot at the time.
Yeah, but it's like when you say that, I suddenly go to Sail on Sailor, which is none of the Beach Boys singing it. It's Blondie Chapman.
Right.
And to me, that's a yacht rock song.
Yeah.
But I don't think of the Beach Boys necessarily as a real yacht rock song.
Nothing else.
But yet, Sail on Sailor with Blondie Chapman singing, to me, is a yacht rock song.
Speaking of, we got to play High on Sunshine for these guys. So we better go. We're at time. Thank you for joining us. We will see you all next week. Good night.